Hi everybody and welcome back to day 3. Today is my favorite routine of all. This is the glamour routine. This is where you're going to work on the biceps, the triceps, and your shoulders. We are going to work on those and we're going to work on them hard. The way this one's going to work is we've got 3 moves, 1 shoulder, 1 bicep, 1 tricep. We're going to go through that sequence twice, take a short break, and then move on to another set of moves. But all we're going to work on is those 3 small muscle groups. So you're going to be using your dumbbells and your weights or your bands. You're going to need a chair and you're going to want a water and towel. This is good old-fashioned weightlifting. There's nothing really tricky here. You're going to want to pace yourself a little bit because those 3 muscle groups are fairly small, and if you hit them too hard early, then you're going to be in trouble at the end of the routine. So pace yourself. You can always dial up the intensity the next time through. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Stand up tall, feet together, palms out, mountain pose. Strong legs, strong back, stand up straight, 5 breaths. Slightly engage your glutes and your back muscles. Make sure you maintain that good posture. 1 more breath and we're going to inhale up. 5 breaths. One more. Now we're going to spread our arms, head up, exhale down, all the way down as far as you can go. Collapse when you hit the bottom. And now just breathe. You can hang on to your toes here. You can fold your arms and do a little side-to-side rock. Make sure you're feeling it in your hamstrings and breathing. Now we're going to get into a left foot forward lunge. So left foot forward, right knee down. All you're going to do is lean forward and put your palms on the floor. And take 5 breaths. Remember to keep your ab muscles clenched, a little bit firm, engaged. That's the word we're looking for. And 1 more deep breath. And now we're going to go back into plank. So slide that foot back, get into a kind of a standard width push-up position, just come up into a plank. Again, if you're feeling tired, you can always do these from your knees from the beginning, but if you feel good, get on up. Here we go, 5 breaths. Engage your core, engage your glutes. And the whole time you're breathing. And 1 more. Now we're going to go into Cobra. So go all the way down to your stomach, collapse your feet behind you, and then you're just going to keep your hands by your armpits and you're going to push up and arch your lower back. Your back feet might slide a little bit forward. Just come up as high as you can, keep your head out of the turtle shell. If you're feeling too much, then come down a little bit, bend your elbows. But if you're feeling good, come up. This is good for your back. 5 breaths. Again, engage those stomach muscles. Try and breathe with your lungs expanding outward, not through your stomach. 1 more deep breath. And we're coming down. Focus on the breath, enjoy the rest. So 1 more deep breath. And exhale up. Back up into Cobra. When we're twisting and pivoting and throwing all those punches, this is really going to pay dividends. So do what you can here. It'll definitely help over time. Get sideways here so you can see, just in case you're not quite getting the pose down. And now we're going to float right back into downward dog. So you bring your feet up into a plank position again, and then you're just going to raise your hips toward the sky. Try not to adjust your hands. You can spread your feet a little if you want. And you're going to drive your hands away from, or you drive yourself away from your hands. Try and drive your heels toward the floor, hips toward the sky, chest toward your toes. 5 breaths. Try not to look up or look down. Keep your head and your ears by your biceps. Keep driving those heels. One more breath. Very good. Come on down. And we're going back into the lunge again. So this time, we're going to bring our right foot forward instead of our left. Keep that back knee down and just come forward as much as you can. And you want to have your back leg far enough back that you feel a stretch in your hamstrings behind here. So shift it around here. You can see I'm kind of starting kind of far back and then going forward. I can definitely feel the engagement in the hamstring under there. So make sure you do too. Spent a lot of time talking there, so we'll just skip to the last breath. Okay, and we're going to go back into our standing forward bend. So just kind of get down into crouching position and just stay down and bring your rear end up. Then breathe. One more breath. Head up, arms spread, strong back and legs. Come on up. 5 breaths. Engage your back, engage your glutes, engage your tummy. You're standing up tall, your back is straight. One more deep breath. And come down to prayer position or namaste. 5 more breaths. I like to engage my glutes here a little bit, try and work on that back side. Strong legs, strong back, standing up straight. All right, very nice. All right, you should be nice and warm from all that yoga, so let's continue that trend and keep the blood and the breath going. Some high knee marching. Make yourself some little targets. We're going to be here for about 30 seconds. And while we do this, I want to remind you today, we're going to be lifting a lot of weights, and you want to make sure that you maintain good form. If you start having to swing your body to get the weights up or bend it in ways that it shouldn't, if you're grunting and straining and arching, just call it a day on that particular exercise. Move on to the next one, rest, towel off, and then we'll come back around to it again. And as the weeks go on, you'll lift more weight, you'll do better, you'll get stronger, you'll get better, and you keep improving. All right, let's do some step jacks. Stretch it out, start out with some head rolls. So feet about shoulder width apart. Put your chin down to your chest and roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a deep breath. Left ear over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, right ear, right shoulder for 3. And back over the other way for 4. Back for 5. And again for 6. All right, that's great. Now we're going to do a cross arm shoulder stretch. So cross your hands, bring your palms together, feet about shoulder width apart. Curve your back a little bit in the back, and you want to kind of try and bring your pecs together in the front. Press your hands together. We're just going to sit here and breathe for a second. Now take your arms behind you. If all you can do is this, don't worry about it. If you can bring your palms together, great. And then just drive your palms to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together. Chest out. Really accentuate that stretch. You should feel that all through your chest and down your shoulders. And breathe. Again in front. We're trying to press those shoulders together, press those pecs together. And in back. Lock them up top. Bring them down. Really exaggerate your posture here. Leaning back a little bit into this if you can. And again, if all you can do is keep your hands out spread like that, then do that as you get more flexible. And bring them in. All right, one more time in front. And then last time in back. Okay, shake that out a little bit. Now we're going to do the expand and contract wall scraping shoulder stretch. So it sounds complicated, pretty easy. What we're going to do is go down in a horse stance, come up high, straighten your legs, and then just spread your arms like your knuckles are scraping the back wall behind you. Bring it on down. That was great. Let's go again. And reach and stretch and open up that chest. You should feel that all across your shoulders and chest. One more time. Oh, it feels so nice. Okay, now we'll do our top of shoulder stretch. So hands together, palms up, thumbs back, and release, and back out, and release. All right, now we're going to do arm circles. About 10 seconds in each direction. We're going to get those shoulders really warmed up. Here we go. Forward circles, make them small. And reverse. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Try and keep the tension out of your neck and shoulders and just breathe. All right, now we're going to point our fingers down and keep going backwards for another 10 seconds. Probably starting to feel a little warm now. And reverse. Forward, big circles, fingers down. 10 seconds. All right, shake that out. What we're doing here, you just want to shake out your arms, give them a good shake. After all those arm circles, you probably really need this anyway. Okay, let's go into some huggers. Hug yourself. One arm above the other one, switch it every time. Right arm high, left arm high. This is ballistic stretching. It's good for you. It's going to get your body ready for all the moves that we're about to put it through. All right, and then swimmers. Right arm first, backstroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop and forward stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other arm, backstroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we're going to do reachers. So one foot slightly in front of the other one. You're going to bend over slightly when you go down, but we're going to start out coming up. So reach up to the sky, arch your back a little bit, strong legs, strong back. Then we're going to lean forward a little bit, palms to the ceiling. Up high. Lean forward, palms to the ceiling. One more time, up high. And lean forward, palms to the ceiling. You'll see I'm not leaned over too far, just enough to get things up here a little bit. Okay, that's great. Now we're going to do the shoulder tricep combo stretch. I remember this from school, you probably will too. High school gym class staple. Right arm up and across. Pull your bicep into your chin. I guess pull your bicep into your neck. You want to keep your chin up and out of the way so it doesn't get in the way of the stretch. Just hold it and breathe. Okay, release and up top. And release. Other arm out front, across your body. Pull it into your neck. And release up top. And release. Okay, well that makes everything feel good and warm. Let's get to the workout. First thing we're going to do is alternating shoulder presses. So you're going to pick up a weight, you're going to put them up by your shoulders, and you're going to press them up one at a time over your head for about 10 reps each. Now as you go on in the program, we're going to start doing a little more of 8 to 10 reps if you want to build size, 12 to 15 if you want to build long and lean. But in the beginning, we're building up muscles and trying to get these muscle groups that probably haven't done a whole lot of work in the last few years back in shape and moving. So start out with the 8 to 10 reps. If you start finding that you're getting too bulky and too ripped for your, how you want to look in the mirror, then feel free to jump up to the 12 to 15, but everyone should really start with the 8 to 10. As I said in the warm-up videos, I'm going to try and limit this to a 20-pound set of dumbbells. So I'm going to do everything with a maximum of 20 pounds, so I sort of mirror what you'll be doing at home. So I'm going to pick up the 20s for this. I'm going to go for my 8 to 10 reps, so bring your weights up. Right arm first. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Very good. Okay, now we've got in and out bicep curls. So let's see, pick up some 15 pounders. That seems good for round one. What we're going to do here is turn your wrists out and we're going to do a standard curl. And then we are going to open it up and we're going to do out to the side. So when you go out to the side, you want to really keep those weights back and not out in front of you. And we're going to do that for 8 reps of the full combination. So it's kind of like 16 moves, but you'll get it. So here we go. Curl them in, out to the side. That's 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Very good. If you're having trouble getting the reps out, drop down to a lighter weight. You don't need a whole lot with these because we're doing a lot of them. Okay, now we're going to do a 2-arm tricep kickback. So I'm going to grab 10 pounders for this one. We're working on our triceps. What we're going to do is put one foot in front of the other, lean over slightly, bring the weights to your chest, and then push them out. And what you want to do is try and keep those elbows up. If you're having to body swing to get the weights going, or if your elbows are dipping down and you're not going high, Either grab a lighter weight or stop the exercise at that point, pick it up next time. So here we go, 8 to 10 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, well there we go. You've seen it once. We're gonna go through that whole sequence again. So here we go with alternating shoulder presses. Get my 20 pounders again. Bring them up. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Okay, now we're back to in and out bicep curls. So if you picked a weight that was the wrong one the first time, grab a different one this time. Lots of opportunities to make the change. So we're going 8 combinations of 2 reps each. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Tip of the day, if you need a little mid-set break, take a pause. Doesn't hurt. Let those muscles recover a little bit. Come back in. 7, 7, 8, and 8. And now we're already back to 2-arm tricep kickbacks. See, look at that. No problem. All right, here we go. One foot in front of the other, slightly lean forward, weights up the shoulders. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're into our first break. So go ahead and drink and towel and do whatever you need to. Get myself a little drink here. Oh, that's good. Okay, now give me some shakers. Other huggers, do those next. Give me some shakers. Just a little light jog, or you can step a little bit, or you can just stand there and just shake out your arms. Get all that blood moving again. Make sure they're ready to go for the next round. We got another 15-20 seconds in the break. All right, now let's go to huggers. I'm gonna swap which arm's high, so left arm high, right arm high, just back and forth. Okay, our next move is going to be our deep swimmer press. So, start with some 15s here. We're going to do another 8 to 10 set. What we're going to do is we're going to do a curl, and then we're going to corkscrew them up. So that's the full move, and we're going to do 8 to 10 reps. So, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, and now we're back to curl land here. We do some cross body curls. So for these, you're going to bring the weight across the front of your body and then curl it out. And we're going to do 8 to 10 with each arm. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Oh ho, now we've got a fun one. Chair dips. Okay, so chair dips, we're going to use body weight, but there are ways to make it a little bit easier in the beginning. So what you want to do, if this is your first few times, is sit on the edge of your chair, and generally with chair dips, you're going to stick your legs all the way out straight. That's going to put a lot of weight on your triceps. So in the beginning, bring those feet in and keep them bent. That's going to reduce the weight that you have on your triceps. You also can vary the amount of dip that you go in. So if you're just starting out and you can only go down this far, then that's great. As you get further in the program though, bring it deeper. And as you feel better, you can start moving the feet out. So we're going to do 15 reps here, and we're going to just demonstrate the starter version. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, well that's halfway there. Now we just have to repeat that sequence again. So we're going to start out again with the deep swimmer's press. Grab my weights. And here we go. Weight to the side. You're going to curl them up and then corkscrew them to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake that out. Okay, now we're going to do cross body curls. Grab your weights again, and we're going to bring them across the body and then outside of the shoulders. So 8 to 10 reps per arm. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. All right. Now we're right back to chair dip land. So back on the edge of your chair. You also want to make sure, don't let your back get too far away from the chair. You want your back to be pretty close to the edge of the chair, not way out here. It's going to make it harder on you and change the angle and do things you don't want to do. So again, let's do 15 reps. We'll do the starter version. Well, actually, you know what? You can do the starter version if you need to. If this is your 4th or 5th or 6th and you're feeling strong, let's do the regular ones. Feet out straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. And we are in for another break. So shake out the arms, get a drink of water, towel off if you need to. I know I need to. Get a little drink. All right. Let's shake them out a little bit. Get the blood flowing. All right, we're almost done here. Let's get in some huggers. All right, we've got one more 3-move combination left that we're gonna go through twice. So we're in the home stretch. Let's make it happen, people. We're gonna start out with upright rows. So we're gonna have some weights. What we're gonna be doing is hanging the weights down in front of us, and then you're gonna be lifting them up all the way to your chin. Now you wanna make sure your elbows are higher than your shoulders at the top of the lift. And then we're gonna rest a little bit, dangle them at the bottom, get a little stretch. So 8 to 10 reps, let's go. 1, little stretch. 2, little stretch. 3, little stretch. 4, little stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set those down. Oh, now we've got a special one. These are fun, and usually when I say that, that means that it really hurts and you're gonna work really hard. So pick a fairly light weight. These are called static arm curls. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hold one arm still with a weight in it at a 90-degree angle. We're gonna curl 4 times. Then we're gonna hold that second arm steady, and we're gonna curl 4 more times on the other arm, and we're gonna do that twice. So stick with me, pick a light weight. This one's brutal. So here we go. Let's start with the left arm static. So left arm at a 90-degree angle. Start curling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now keep that right one static. Curl with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left arm static, right arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch, left arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gorgeous. Set those down. Okay, now we are going to do the lying down tricep extension. So what you're going to do is pick a weight. You're going to lie down on your back, punch the weights toward the ceiling, and then drop them down next to your ears. We'll see what I mean here in just a second. That work. So on your back, weights are up over your head, and then you're going to keep your arms perpendicular, and all you're going to do is bend at the elbows. Bring them down around your ears. Come back up. 8 to 10 reps. If you start to feel tired here or you're wobbling, just stop, because if you drop a weight on your face, it's going to be a real bad day for you. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wanted to make sure I gave you guys both angles there. Set your weights down. We're going to be using them again, so keep them somewhere close. And here we go through it again. So I'm going to start out with our upright rows. Feet about shoulder distance apart. Dangle the weights down. Bring them up to your neck, up to your chin. Elbows above the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Okay, and we're back to everybody's favorite, static arm curl land. Heck, maybe these are your favorite. Maybe it's only tough for me. You guys could all be rocking them, so grab your weights. Get yourself set up. We'll start with the right arm static this time. So, right arm static, left arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left arm static, right arm curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. If you didn't make it, try and pick a lighter weight. You really want to stick through it through that full sequence. That's really going to help get the burn, get that bicep where you want it to be. All right, lying down tricep extensions. And then we are done with the weightlifting part of the workout. So if you made it this far, good job. If not, bring it back next time. We'll get it then. So, weights by your side. Lie down on your back. Punch the weights toward the ceiling. And drop them down next to your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure you're maintaining your form. 10. Okay, and that's it. Now we're just going to cool it down, finish up with a little yoga, and you're done with day 3. So let's start out with some shakers. Just a little light jog, move your feet a little bit, shake out those arms, get the blood all recirculated, get all those muscles reoxygenated. Okay, give me some huggers. Okay, shoulder rolls. Let's go forward first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we'll get in with some reachers. So 1 foot in front of the other, arms up tall, and palms to the ceiling, slightly bent forward. Arms up tall, palms to the ceiling. We're going to do something a little special this time. Arms up tall. Now just let them fall, 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 fall. Swing it out. Okay. Now we're going to do the scrape the back wall chest stretch. So down in your horse stance, hands up in the air, spread your palms, scrape them on the back of the wall. Oh yeah. Scrape them on the back of the wall. And scrape them on the back of the wall. Okay. Now we're going into our tapas stretch. And that's going to be it. We'll move into our moon salutation, take care of that back, and call it a day. So down in your horse stance, arms back, palms up, thumbs behind you. And back in. Spread them, spread them. Back in. Last time. And that is it. Let's move on to yoga. After you get done with this routine, this is definitely one where if you're doing some supplemental protein shakes, you're going to want to take that afterwards. We just blasted those 3 muscle groups and they need to recover. If you don't give them the proper nutrition, you're going to be sore the next day. You're not going to get the muscle growth and development you want to. So don't starve yourself. Take in the nutrition that you need. Starving yourself is only going to slow your progress. So let's do some yoga. Alright folks, we're going to finish out how we started with a little bit of yoga. So feet together, arms at the side, mountain pose. Engage your core muscles, your glutes. Stand up straight, stand up tall. You should be able to feel your lower back muscles a little bit during this. Take 5 deep breaths. And close your eyes if you like. Try and turn off that inner monologue. One more. And inhale the arms up. Strong back, standing straight up. One more breath. Now you're going to spread your arms. Try not to hit your bicycle. And with your strong legs and back, you're going to keep your head up as you come down, and then at the last minute you're going to collapse, your hands are going to hit the floor, your arms are going to go down. Now if you're up here, that's okay. Also, start to look at integrating those yoga blocks. You guys stay down in your bend. If you want to go down to the floor and try and get the flat palms, use your little yoga blocks. You get a little more height. You've got different ways on the yoga blocks. You can come up to different heights. Just make sure whatever height you're at, you've got your hamstrings engaged and you're feeling the stretch. Just take one more deep breath. We're going to go down into the garland pose. So, go down into a crouching pose, hands on the floor. Same thing here. I know when I started, I had a little extra tissue on the front. It was a little tougher to get down in these kinds of positions. So, if you want to have that flat palm position, as the pose indicates, then put your hands on the yoga blocks. You can turn them this way and they're up a little higher. You can turn them this way and they're up even higher. So, do whatever you need to that's comfortable for you, but so you still feel the stretch. Take one more deep breath. And we're going to go into a left foot forward lunge. So what I like to do is exaggerate my lunge a little bit so my foot is a little bit further out than 90 degrees. And then as I come forward and put my hands down, that helps me to engage them. Again, yoga blocks if you need them. One more deep breath. Now you're going to inhale your arms up into a crescent lunge. You should feel this in your lower back and your right glute. Try and ignore any discomfort and just breathe through it. We're going to come back down into lunge again for 5 more breaths. We're getting ready to go into camel. Alright, now as we mentioned yesterday, camel's pretty serious. So we've got 2 different variations here. We got the starter version, hands on your lower back. Lean back as far as it feels comfortable, and then stop. We've got the somewhat more advanced version where we go arms up, and then lean back. So here we go, 5 breaths. One more. And then we're going to go down into child's pose. So, forehead on the floor, or you can turn it to the side if you like. I like mine on the floor, arms back. Take 5 breaths. One more. And we're coming back up to camel again, so exhale up, or inhale up. There we go. And lean back for 5 breaths. One more. Be careful coming out of this. Okay, now we're going into Cobra, so get the yoga blocks out of the way. We're going to collapse the back feet, hands out in sort of a push-up position. Start down at the bottom, just push up and let your back arch. And on the exhale, you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch. Just breathe. This is probably uncomfortable. I know it is for me. But it's less comfortable than it was the first day, the second day, or the third day, so it's pretty good stuff. Okay. Alright, we're going to go back into child's pose. And now we're going to do a right leg forward lunge. So again, exaggerate that lunge a little bit. Come forward, put your hands down. And then we're going to bring the hands up back into the crescent lunge. And this time you should feel it on your left glute and hamstring. Stand tall and strong. One more. Come on down. We're going back into the kneeling garland. So bring your feet up underneath you, hands on the floor or hands on the yoga blocks. Take 5 breaths. Now we're going to go back into a standing forward bend, so grab your toes or grab your knees or whatever and just bring your butt up. Straighten your legs. Don't lock them, but pretty straight. And really you're doing the job as long as you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. That's the whole point here. And you might feel this in your lower back a little bit too, because all those twists and pivots do a number on you. But it's good for you, good for the spine. One more breath. Head up, arms spread, strong legs and back. Come up tall. Engage all those core muscles. Keep good posture. One more breath. Hands down to namaste or prayer. And congratulations. That's another workout in the books, another step toward the best shape you've ever been in your life. See you tomorrow.